Welcome to Colonial Impact Wrestling, everybody. My name is the Colonist, and today we've got the Antarctic Mafia, the return match between the Antarctic Mafia and Salt N Peppa, Dave Chappelle and Eminem. Now, this match was supposed to be no countout, but the Antarctic Mafia insisted that we keep countouts, and I don't understand why. Because it doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, they lost via countout to Salt N Peppa, and then they're the ones who want to keep that intact. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm kind of confused as to why they decided to make that happen, but, so this is going to be a regular match, apparently. This is going to be a regular 2-on-2 match. Countouts, disqualifications, everything like that. And I have some exciting news. And the exciting news is the Gut Check roster is done. Finished, ready to go. And here's what's going to happen. We are going to have a draft, first of all. And for those of you who don't know, we have already got our team captains. There are 6 of them. So we're going to have 6 teams of 5. And in those 6 teams of 5, we are going to determine draft order pretty soon, and we are going to have a draft for these particular D-League teams, this gut check teams, and I have been showing the captains in horrible secrecy. I've been showing the team captains some scouting matches so they could see everybody on the roster for gut check. Now, the winners of those battle royals are going to meet at August Asylum on August 23rd. And you will see the debut of 5 Gut Check superstars. But in the meantime, let's take it to Joey Schimmel.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from New York, the Villain.
Here comes the Penguin, one half of the Antarctic Mafia. He's the Antarctic portion of it, and still bringing his Goron bag, and probably is going to do his crotch thing. But I'm going to continue talking about the gut check because we will have the top 5. Now, the winner of that Winners Battle Royal is going to be the top seed in our tournament to determine the first ever gut check champion. So, there's a now you haven't seen any of the 6-man matches, and I don't plan on showing them to you. But you will see a 5-man battle royal, and in the meantime, here comes Michael Corleone.
From New York, New York. From New York, Michael.
The man of 3 New Yorks. New York, New York, New York. Michael Corleone. And he's right. Wow, you know what I admire about Corleone is he always looks super pumped wherever he goes all the time. He looks legit pumped up to go compete, and he's got to be in his 60s at least. So the fact that he's so excited to come compete, it's an admirable trait. It really is an admirable trait. And I'm excited to see this happen. And they are facing off against, I guess, rivals, if you can even call it that, in Dave Chappelle and Eminem. And speaking of, here comes Salt N Peppa.
And the opponent, The Rock. From California, Edwin.
You know, for how much the announcers fuck up their names, I shouldn't even give them the time. Like, I'll just talk over them at this point. They're seriously that bad. But, whatever. But, you know, I will say this, though. In the Gut Check roster, because everyone has a clean slate, with the exception of ones that I made, like, years ago, I'm not going to do entrances. I will get around to it. But when we do the Winners Battle Royal, there will not be any, probably. It'll probably all be the same exact entrance and whatever. I'm not really feeling like dealing with it right now. I just care that we got the people done, created, taken care of. That's really my entire priority at this point. is to get that finished and done for you so that we can move on with our goddamn life in CIW and finally get this gut check underway, because this has seriously taken so damn long. And here's the TX. But I don't understand how Salt N Peppa even got Triple H and Shawn Michaels to say, like, yeah, go ahead, you're more than welcome to be part of D-Generation X. I just don't understand it. Like, how did they even get to this point? But then again, that's not for me to know. But so then what's going to happen as far as production goes is we're going to just have Wednesdays be gut check day. You will see gut check every Wednesday, 3 matches probably, and it's going to be a full show. And what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to have some Skype. I want to at least try and get some Skype guest commentary. I'd love to have people like Packard do some commentary, or the Shadow also. I would love to have the Shadow do some commentary just from Skype. But here's the problem. Here's why it's difficult for me to do that. The reason why that's so difficult to do is that I record all of these videos on my laptop. So it'd be exceptionally difficult for someone to Skype in and watch the match because it's already on my computer. The other way we could do that is if I get the Sandman to come back, which I would love to do. If the Sandman came to do some recordings and he brought his laptop with Skype in tow, and we did it that way. And then the Shadow and whatever can come in. But this is going to be fun, folks. And speaking of fun, it's time to get this match underway. And this is a tag team return match from last week. And here we go. And nobody doing anything so far. And the Penguin looks like he's got the early going here. And the Penguin with a vicious powder. Oh! Thought he was going to go for a powerbomb, but instead threw Dave Chappelle over the top. And now a half Boston Crab and a rope break, but holding on is the Penguin, being typical. And what a miss by the fake Slim Shady. Michael Corleone hitting Kevin James for no reason. And I talked to the Antarctic Mafia last week, and they were really pissed that they lost to Salt N Peppa through the countout that they said, was the biggest problem in tag team wrestling was the countouts. And well, here we are, and they did get count. Oh, what a super kick! A standing side kick by the one New York native, Michael Corleone. Kevin James still yelling at him. Now Corleone and Eminem on the outside. The Penguin and Dave Chappelle on the inside, elbow to the dome of the fake Slim Shady. And Michael Corleone going right after Dave Chappelle. And Dave Chappelle, the legal man. The Penguin also the legal man. Looks like we're going to see a groin attack here. And, oh Lord, up and down. And take a drink for that. Michael Corleone still stomping away at Dave Chappelle, not giving him any time to breathe. And now looks like a DDT on the outside. Dave Chappelle, his comedic brain can't take much more of that. Referees count up to 7 rather. And is this... No way. There's no way they're going to do this. There's no way they're going to actually do turnabout fair play. And referees count up to 9. Dave Chappelle going to carry... Is he going to get back in time? No! You got to be kidding me. Alright, so apparently... That's why they wanted a countout. They were just planning on beating the shit out of Salt N Peppa instead of actually getting a win. So that was a countout victory. And that's just fantastic. So now that they've each shared bullshit wins, and I feel extremely cheated out of this tag match. So next week, no more bullshit. We're going to have an actual no countout match. I mandate it. No one could say otherwise. There are no countouts because we shouldn't have had to deal with this crap at all, but we did. Now your Al Snow tweet of the day. As soon as my you gotta be kidding me. Okay, here we go. The Al Snow tweet of the day before I run out of time here. And if I do run out of time, my name is The Colonist. Stupid internet. And, okay, looks like this isn't going to load, so we'll save it. We'll do 2 next video. My name's The Colonist, and we'll see you next time, everybody.